Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a pretty informative video, but kind of an interesting one at the same time. And that's how the coronavirus will and is affecting the film and movie industry. And I think the biggest thing is just, I think, obviously these other countries and, kind of starting to now be the US, is that how, I just think if it gets, obviously in China and, growing in Europe and Asia, and just that the idea of that, not everybody's gonna go see a film. When you think of a film like Mulan, which attracts a lot of people in China, I mean, it's in Mulan and Disney's best interest in that aspect to delay, at least their China release date, because when you're sick with the coronavirus, I mean, kind of a movie theater is kind of an incubator for, when people cough and sneeze. It's just a contaminated room known as a movie theater. Nobody's gonna risk their lives over seeing a film, and that's the biggest thing. And I wouldn't risk my life seeing a film, no matter what film it would be. And so that's the point, is that I just think that, number one, I just think the box office in these other countries, will be affected, because, I mean, who's going to run out and see films, let alone leave their house, period, when their whole country is infected with, this, ongoing problem and epidemic. So that's for one thing. And then also another thing is where films can shoot. You saw that with Mission Impossible 7, where it was gonna shoot in Venice, but then because of the fear of coronavirus, they also, they not just fear of the coronavirus. It's in their best interest that they actually did delay shooting, and they might cancel Venice shooting and might alter the script so that they can shoot at a different location. And then, another thing is that, movie theaters itself are shutting down and taking their own precautions against the disease. And so I think you see that, this virus is going to affect multiple things, multiple businesses. And I think the film industry is just one of those, big industries. And that's why I think going into this year, I didn't think that there were any clear billion-dollar films, especially after this, outbreak of the coronavirus. I definitely just don't think that, this year's suited for that many. What I mean by that many, I just don't think none at all real billion-dollar films. And I think, again, I think Mulan is such an interesting pick in that that's a film that should, in theory, in 9 times out of 10, do so well at the box office because it appeals to the Asian market. It appeals to the fact that it's Disney, I mean, who wouldn't see Mulan? But then you have this idea of, but China, which is one of its main target audiences for the film, is heavily affected by it. Hence, it started in China. And now you kind of have that slow back. And so I wouldn't be surprised if in a few months, Disney says, hey, we'll release Mulan in America and maybe Canada or some other countries, but we are delaying, the China release or whatnot. And so, I mean, it's gonna affect the film industry just like it would affect, airports, or it'll affect, anything, any business, That's just what happens when these new diseases come into play. It's scary, but at the same time, I think, in a couple of months, everything will go back to normal, So, so it'll affect the film industry in some ways. But in a couple of months, it hopefully will die down and everything, including the film industry, hence the topic, will go back to normal. And, stay tuned for more videos coming right at you.